Hey guys, my name is Tom Holkenborg, but more people know me as Junkie XL. It started in 1994-95 when I was signed to the label Roadrunner back in the day. That's when I was working on my debut album, Saturday Teenage Kick, that came out in 1997. And since then I've been touring around the world on dance festivals and crossover festivals. I've worked with so many different artists, from Rammstein to Avril Lavigne, Madonna to Justin Timberlake, Robert Smith of The Cure, Dave Gahan of Depeche Mode, in the capacity of an electronic music producer. Most people know me, even the younger ones among you that are too young to remember what happened in the 90s, is the remix that I did for Elvis Presley, A Little Less Conversation, that became a worldwide hit in 2002. And after that, I moved to LA and slowly made my transition into the film composer that I am right now. In 2000, I was releasing a new album, and one of those albums was sent to Sasha, the DJ, who was at that time an incredible star. He was, like, for years in a row the most popular DJ in the world, and he listened to one of my records and he was so impressed with the production of it that we started working together, and eventually that led to his first artist album, Air John Dagger, a production that I'm still today extremely proud of. Sasha and I worked with a few others really intensely for a year and a half on that album. But we also collaborated on a track called Breezer together, and we released that as a vinyl back in the day as Sasha and Junkie XL. What happened in my film scoring career was always infused with the elements from my older electronic music career. Rhythm was always important, really cool sound design, cool electronic sounds, and really gnarly bass lines. Like, my electronic music was considered like really energetic and with really long theatrical breakdowns, and to come out of it with a pumped up aggressive beat. So that was really my signature sound. I took that signature sound into film scoring with movies like Deadpool, movies like Justice League, the Snyder Cut, but also obviously Mad Max, Fury Road. And so a lot of these tools that I developed in my electronic music career, that all came so handy into my film scoring career. And up to date, I've been still using those electronic tricks and tools from that time period in my modern film scores. I was working on the TV show White Lines for Netflix, where a lot of dance tracks were actually needed for the film score. At a certain point, I was sitting behind my laptop right there at the kitchen table. I started really playing with techno sounds. I always wanted to make for myself, just a couple of techno tracks and make them really trippy and really up there with energy, but at a somewhat slower tempo. And so around 124, 126 beats per minute. I really started experimenting, and at a certain point I had a bunch of tracks, and I was like, okay, well, what am I doing with these tracks? And also I wanted to know, where am I nowadays in the electronic music landscape, because I had no idea, because I've been so focused on film scoring for the last 10, 15 years. And so I sent them to a few people, and one of them was Sasha, who is still having a really great career. He has his own label, and he's still a connoisseur of really great music. And I said to him, man, I have no idea where I stand, but could you please have a listen and let me know what you think? I responded back at a certain point. I said, well, what did you think? How bad is it? And he said, I played them all this weekend. They're really, really great. We kept talking, and eventually it led to this first release on his label, Last Night on Earth, and I am extremely proud that he is putting out this EP. I'm very happy still with the tracks, and I hope that you guys like them too. And we've got some early, really positive feedback from other DJs, so I hope that you actually will hear one of these tracks in a club when you go out, or even listen to it online. I'm very curious what you think, and I'll talk to you guys soon.